Hey guys, it's been like forever since I made a video, but I've been super busy with finals and like all these projects and stuff that they make you do at the last minute. It's really aggravating, but anyway, I took my last final about an hour ago, so I'm done and I'm free for the summer. So hopefully I'll be making a lot more videos. But anyway, today I just want to talk about something that people have been sort of overanalyzing and making to be way more important than it really is, and that's being single. It really bothers me that nowadays, when you're in elementary school and you're single, people act like there's something wrong with it. And they impress upon young men and women that being single means you are not desirable, or you're not funny, or you're not pretty enough, and like all this other horrible stuff just because you don't have a boyfriend right then and there. That really makes me just crazy because I didn't have an official awesome boyfriend until I was 18, and by that time I had already graduated and I had just started college. So it's just crazy to me because even though I went through it as well, it just keeps getting worse like every year. It just keeps getting earlier and earlier that they're pressing this on people like you have to have a girlfriend or boyfriend or there's something wrong with you. And that really just, it doesn't make sense. Not having someone is not a problem, or else it shouldn't be, because the more that you focus on being single, the longer you are going to be single. And I know a lot of people say that, and people are like, well, how could I not focus on it? But really, I mean, I was so worried in high school about having a boyfriend, and that's honestly why I didn't have one. Um, and then finally, I was just like, why do I even care? Because when I thought about it, like, nobody I knew was even anyone I would remotely want to go out with. Um, and a couple times I almost tried to convince myself that I liked people just because they were nice to me or something, and I was like, well, I could have a boyfriend. But then when I really thought about it, like when I thought about kissing them or holding their hand, it just made me feel kind of nauseous because I was not into them in that way. And there's nothing wrong with not being into someone that way, and you don't need to try to force yourself just to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's really not that important. It's only important when you find someone who makes you feel a certain way and who you feel comfortable with, and then they become important. They themselves are important to you. It's not because you have a relationship that they're important. My boyfriend, for instance, JJ, he is an important person in my life, but he is not just important because he is my boyfriend. He was important to me before we even decided to go out together. But people just need to stop focusing on it so much. And I actually was inspired to make this video by something that I came across online the other day from this place called the Thought Catalog. And I'm just going to read it. But it's by this lady named Amanda Crute, and it's entitled Why You're Single. You're single because you're single. It's not because you texted too much or too little, or you waited 33 minutes to respond because he took 23. It's not because you met up with your ex that night at 5 a.m. that no one knows about, or because you kissed another boy after a date with a loser. You're not single because you spit food on your date or tripped coming out of the movie theater. You're not single because you hurt your first boyfriend really badly when you were 15, or because you have yet to this day to apologize to him. It's not because you were secretly jealous when your friend got a boyfriend, or that a guy you dated for 2 months now has a really cute girlfriend and looks really happy. And you're happy for him, but still ill that he found someone better than you. You're not single because you slept with your ex-boyfriend. You're not single because half of the world found out when you didn't even want to remember it yourself. You're not single because you think the guy your friend wants to hook up with is ugly or not tall enough. It's not because you're not willing to put up with someone who doesn't brush their teeth on a regular basis. You're not single because your standards are too high. Good for you for having standards. It's not because you didn't like that really good guy who wanted to take you on a date and you weren't feeling it. And it's not because you like to wear pajama pants as soon as you get home and wash all the makeup off of your face. You're not single because you didn't learn enough from the past, or would rather chill on a Friday night with your blanket and a cold beer than shower, get ready, and go out with people. You're not single because something is wrong with you. You are single because you are single. It's really as simple as that. You haven't made the connection with another heart yet. You can get dolled up, dress cute, cut your hair, dye your hair, tweezer your eyebrows, put on lipstick, and you may still be single. You can go out to a bar hoping to find the love of your life, and you might not even find a damn one in the place attractive. And it's going to remain that way until it's time for you to have one. Stop hoping for it. Start living the life that you have instead of wishing for things that you don't have. There will come a time you'll meet a boy and you'll have to give up some of this single freedom you currently have. So start being more faithful, start being thankful, and start doing that now. And I don't know, that just really hit me because I feel like we as humans like to kind of like just like pull ourselves apart in a way. Like, maybe I don't have a boyfriend because that one time, and it really is something that you just kind of like, you rack your brain and you're waiting to find something wrong with yourself. Like, there must be a reason I don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and it must be me. There's something wrong with me. But there isn't something wrong with you. And stop worrying so much about it. You will find someone when it is time for you to find someone. But until then, have fun, Go out with your friends. Do whatever it is that you enjoy. And, if you have a couple of flings, you make out with a couple of people, that's fine. You're not, your life is not about being in a relationship. Your life is about you, and you should make it about you. There's nothing wrong about being selfish sometimes, so just live. Live and enjoy it, and just, know that someday it will happen, and when it does, it'll be great. But until then, don't worry about it, Just let things happen. You'll be a lot happier that way, I think. So, go out and live now. I'll be doing some book recommendations soon. Bye, guys.